Welcome to the Rose and Crown Dollhouse Restoration. Hi, I'm Mimi. I found this doll's house on Marketplace for $90. Good bones, but straight out of the 1970s. Crappy window frames, fireplace gone, all doors AOL, booby trap for stairs, health and safety was faint. Watch out upstairs, it's a tiny acrobat's nightmare. Let's get to work. First up, these very committed navy blue window frames. Rounded, fancy. Well, they were in about 1982, and they've decided to stay put. Now, I probably should be using a proper cat's paw or pry bar, a stiff little tool that slides under nailed on wood, and you can leverage it off. But honestly, I couldn't be asked rummaging through the garage, so we're gonna go full on McGuire with a spackle knife and hammer. Flexible, slightly sad, but it works. Actually, I think this is a putty knife. Yeah, it's a putty knife. Not ideal, but it's doing the job. Mostly. All I'm doing right now is just getting the edge of the putty knife between the walls and the window frames. Just hammering in so that I can kind of pull it out. And it is glued and it's also nailed. And then I'm just pulling it. You probably should wear protective goggles here because pieces of wood and splinters do go flying and the occasional nail. And that's a little bit of perspex that I found, and I'm going to keep that. I'm not sure if I can clean it up and use it for maybe another project. Again, a little hammering, get behind, keep going down until you hit a nail, and then you might have to move it to another corner. Just pull it up. All right, let's speed this up. So again, I'm just pulling off each little frame, one piece at a time. As you can see, I'm struggling to remove a pin nail with a pair of pliers. Should have gone into the garage to get the correct tool. Anyhow, I think this is one pin nail of approximately 557,000, or at least it felt like it. And yes, I probably should have removed the wheels from the bottom of the doll's house instead of letting it roll around all unstable on top of a stainless steel counter. I mean, what? Anyway, somehow I am coping. Quick disclaimer. I'm filming as much of this process as possible because this is my first doll's house renovation. I've only ever done real life furniture before, so this is all quite new to me. When I researched YouTube videos and TikTok videos, so many of the creators skipped parts. So here's the deal. We're winging it together. Mistakes, triumphs, and yes, some speeded up bits. But this is a solid tutorial if you're starting out like me. Everything is content, everything is content. If you're still watching at this point, congratulations! Either you genuinely fascinated by doll's house restoration, or you've completely fallen for me. Either way, you're welcome. As I'm so good at multitasking, I'm kind of looking at those downstairs windows, and I do not like the bar that runs down through the middle. And I'm kind of contemplating actually putting in bay windows in the bottom part. I'm not really sure, so let me know what you think. But I think I need to cut those windows. Well, I have to cut all the windows because I'll show you a close-up in just a second of how they've kind of cut them, which is not going to work for how I want to install windows. Ta-da! Last one done. Okay, I'm leaving the front doorstep. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that right now. So, the roof. I use the term loosely. Well, that's a structural feature, more like a pack of lollipop sticks that met a glue gun in a dark alley. I thought if I sneezed too hard, we would have some kind of structural incident. And it's off! Blimey! No brute force, just a mildly stern look and a putty knife. Clearly it was held on by a prayer and a single dab of glue. Pathetic! Into the bin you go. All I have to do now is just remove the odd few shingles which were stuck down by glue and kind of shave off the glue. And the roof is done. And now the reward. 557,000 pin nails to remove with a pair of pliers. And yes, one blister later, I am paying the price for my laziness of not visiting the garage. But victory is ours, and it's all done. And that is the windows sorted. About 557,000 pin nails later, and a blister to prove it. Now it's your turn. What style windows would you like to see in this little house? Or better yet, what overall style should I transform it into? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You know the drill. And next time we'll be stripping. Don't get excited, it's just wallpaper. Though I do promise plenty of huffing, puffing and probably a fair bit of moaning. Not an audition for Magic Mike Tiny Edition. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now.